My name is Kevin Maloney, and I am the candidate for the Green Party of Alberta, aka the Alberta Greens, for Calgary-North Hill. This is my first time running, but I'm a long-time supporter and member of the Green Party. Why am I running? Well, we'll do the short answer, I guess, which is that I feel a need to defend our nation, and more specifically in this case our province, from basically the destructive forces that humankind creates, which is unfortunate, but it is just the way things are right now. We need to take steps to mitigate those harmful effects in an intelligent and proactive manner, which I haven't seen so far from governments much at any levels. So that's why I've stepped forward and decided to do my part and get out there and give Albertans the option to vote for a long-term, sustainable, healthy vision, which is what the Green Party of Alberta stands for and what we're pitching on our platform for this election. Felt a need to step forward and put myself out there for the values that I support, and give a chance for other people that feel and think similarly in Alberta to put those values forward by voting in the next election for the Green Party of Alberta. So those values in this election is a healthy, sustainable future for all Albertans, and we're doing a lot to support that. And for myself, I have communications background and education, so I thought I would be an excellent choice. And luckily other people in the party did as well to step forward and take that message to the people of Alberta. There's 10 key green values that you can check out more on the website and in all of our campaign literature, but one of those values, the one that's dearest to my heart, is sustainability. And for myself and the Green Party in Alberta, we don't really see issues separated from each other. So for me, of all those 10 key values, sustainability is the number one thing. And then how that breaks down more traditionally in terms of politics, we'll start with transportation. It's a very important issue to me because one of the things that we're highlighting in this election is the need for the high-speed rail link. A lot of study has been done on that. We'd like to speed that up. We'd like to take that further. Basically, because that would reduce people's commute times, thereby reduce air pollution, which increases people's health. If workers are able to move more efficiently about the province, that helps out the economic side with businesses being able to get more workers into affordable areas. Because, and in some cases there's workers available, but they can't get to their jobs in a timely manner. So, yeah, and to sort of circle back, what we do not have is a sustainable transportation solution. So in that particular case, we have economics, and we have healthcare, and we have transportation, and all those things go together in terms of a sustainable vision that needs to move forward in the long term. So that's how I view that. But in a more traditional sense, healthcare, education, and transportation are my three main issues. Well, in education, for instance, the Green Party would like to move towards free tuition for post-secondary students. Right now, we're seeing a labor shortage that needs to be addressed. We'd like to put Albertans in those jobs. That would definitely help, like on the technical college level. We have a shortage of physicians. At the increasing spots in medical schools would help alleviate that. We'd like to see that in terms of education. I've talked a lot about sustainability, and most people accept and acknowledge that we can't continue on the path that we're going, specifically when it comes to carbon emissions. And the reason I wanted to highlight that before we close is that this province, under the current government, treats all carbon emissions as equal. And we have an energy-based economy. So what we need to do is think about where our carbon is best spent. And right now, I'm not seeing that. We have a lot of power generation by coal. We could do a lot more with mass transit that we're not. We've talked about earlier the high-speed rail link. That would help as well. We're going to be living in a carbon-reduced future. And Alberta, as an energy producer, needs to address that. And I think the current plan, especially with carbon sequestration, to start theoretically 20 years from now, doesn't meet that. And the Green Party of Alberta will take immediate steps to recognize that we're going to be working in a carbon-restricted future. Albertans are generally wanting and needing change. Currently, the current government, and my belief and the belief of a lot of other Albertans, hasn't really had a plan, still kind of doesn't. And it's clear what Albertans want and need, which is a sustainable future. And if citizens vote for me and I end up going to Edmonton, what they're going to see for me is a change in the status quo. And for me, you're going to see long-term vision in our healthcare, in our education, and in our environment. Because right now that long-term vision just isn't there, and a lot of hard questions will be asked in the House if people vote for me.